Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Mary Holbrook, the District Director of Junior Achievement of Jackson and Josephine counties. Mary, thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
Thank you, Craig.
All right, so tell us, what exactly, in case anyone is unfamiliar, what exactly is Junior Achievement?
Well, Junior Achievement is the world's oldest facilitator of business and education partnerships. It was established way back in 1917, and the goal was to partner business and community members with local high school students so they could learn about business, what it takes to be successful in the workplace, financial literacy, and what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur.
Okay, yeah, obviously wonderfully important things for every person to know, and sometimes in the classrooms and everything you don't have time to learn these things, correct?
That's true. The classroom schedule is pretty full.
Especially these days.
Especially these days. But teachers like Junior Achievement because it actually is part of their social studies or math or English curriculum. So it's not an add-on, it's more of an enhancement.
Wonderful. Okay, and you guys have something really cool coming up. Tell us about that.
We do. We're very excited. We have what is called JA Finance Park, and it's sort of a solution to, I think, with the recent economic downturn, we know that we all need a little more financial literacy education, but especially, yeah, really, especially in our schools. So this is an answer to help teachers provide more financial literacy education for kids, and it's available in middle school and high school. And the object is to have teachers deliver about 14 hours of in-class curriculum. That's provided by Junior Achievement, and kids learn all about budgeting and different roles in life that they might assume later on and just what things cost. But the really exciting part, in addition to the classroom piece, is students will then participate in JA Finance Park, which is a mobile simulation. Think of a high-end trade show where you walk in a really cool building and you've got kiosks the way you would see in a trade show. Yeah. The kids go into JA Finance Park and they're given a life situation. You might be a single dad with 3 kids, or you might be a working family that makes $80,000 a year. A variety of situations, and the student is issued an iPad when they go in, and they take the iPad to the different kiosks that represent line items in a family budget. So you have to make real decisions about your housing costs, transportation, child care, grocery shopping, retirement, all those things that we have to make as adults, but we're seldom trained in while we're still in high school or middle school.
Oh, that is wonderful.
And the object is to balance your budget.
And learn. Yeah.
And learn. Yeah. We have, 45 volunteers from the business community that will be participating in this 2-day event. It'll be April the 16th and 17th at the Pageant Pavilion at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. And we'll break the kids into groups of 6 or 8, and they'll have an adult mentor. And the kids will go through and make their choices, their budgetary decisions. If they get a little roadblock or need some questions, the adult mentors will help them a little bit. But at the end of the day, the kids have to balance their budget. If they don't, they have to go back through and change their decisions, right?
Fascinating.
Right. Sort of like real life.
Yeah, right. You got to learn these things. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Okay. We'll have much more with Mary in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Mary Holbrook from Junior Achievement. So we're talking about this cool thing you guys have going on at Pageant Pavilion. Who gets to participate in this?
Well, eventually we will be able to have hundreds of middle school and high school students participate. This year is our first rollout, and we're having 100 students from Scenic Middle School and about 80 students from Rouge School. So the Scenic students will be participating on April the 16th, and Rouge will come in on April the 17th. But with the requests we're getting for students to participate, I easily see in the next year having the simulation here for a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And
it takes about 4.5 hours to go through the simulation.
Yeah, exactly. That's half a school day right there. Okay. And so, talking about the simulation, so interactive, sounds so cool. How does that compare to what's happening in the classroom for the other kids?
It's different in that it is really more intense into financial literacy. Our traditional JA programs, a volunteer would visit the school for maybe an hour a week for 5 weeks. And the subject matter might be anything from economics or social studies to work readiness, but it would be limited to maybe just 6 or 7 classroom visits, maybe a total of 4.5 hours of that type of curriculum. With this, you're getting 14 hours in the classroom plus the 4.5 hour simulation. So it's pretty robust as far as the level of education and information the kids get.
Yeah, and it's obviously, as we talked about, everyone needs it. I could certainly use a brush up, no doubt, and we all could, really. You can never learn enough of that sort of thing.
Well,
where do you see it growing along that same vein?
You know, I see high school and middle school requests just multiplying a lot over the next few years, but I'm also getting questions about, would this be suitable for adults? And although we hadn't thought about that, it certainly could be, because once the unit is set up here, we're here for that evening, or the 2 evenings or 3 evenings, whatever, and it's basic enough financial management that it would be interesting to explore how we might be able to help organizations that work with adults that need some personal finance training.
Mm-hmm, indeed. Okay, and if anybody has any questions, want to find out more about Junior Achievement, where can they contact you guys?
You know, the easiest way is just Google Junior Achievement Medford, and that'll come up with our website, and you can get in touch with me or one of my staff.
Very good, Mary. Great to see you. Thanks for coming down. Appreciate it. Pleasure. Stay with us. We'll be right back.